everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 48 of Direwolf20's FTB Revelation series, where we now have our very first perfect celestial crystal, and that is awesome. So this thing is fully perfect, right? You can see it's size 900, which is the most it can be. You know it's perfect because all the attributes are named in yellow. So size 900, purity 100, cutting 100, perfect crystal. We're going to use this now, and we're going to leave the system we set up last episode, which is basically making tons of crystals for me, to keep making them. And we're going to use this to help augment our celestial altar even further than it has already been augmented. Let's make it a fresh night in the sky. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to see if we have enough stuff here to make what we need to make. So what I want to make is... where is it? Starlight crafting altar, maybe? Celestial crystal collector doohickey. The collector dude. Maybe it's here. Really? I thought it was that one. It's not iridescent that I need for it, right? Where's the collector crystal? I don't know. Collector crystal. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. One of these dudes. All right, cool. So what we need, I think it has to be attuned. That's why I wasn't seeing it in the usable list, right? We're going to need some resonating gems. We're going to need some illumination powder and some stardust. Stardust and illumination powder we made before. Resonating gems, not so much yet. We need starlight infusion. So to do starlight infusion, we're going to need a bunch of stuff to get going with this, right? We need a multi-block structure. We need a bunch of the liquids, this stuff here, and you know, a handful of other things. So let's get ready to make a starlight infusion altar. All right, so step one, boom, we get some of that. While we're here, can we have more aquamarines? Yeah, we can. All right, let's get 21 of each. I want to keep accumulating stuff here. And I might even want to upgrade this dude. Let's get him Signalum upgraded and Resonant upgraded, just because those upgrades are easy to make at this point for me. And we should be able to make a Starlight Altar dude here now. So let's see, do I have my Resonating Wand? Not? Oh, good, yes, we do have enough power. Awesome. Lots of crafting, lots of good stuff going on. We're making our Starlight Infusion Altar. Then I have to decide where I'm going to put it. So I think I have a paste bin for that, right? I'm pretty sure I have a paste for Astral stuff, and in there is the Infusion Altar Starlight Infuser. Yeah, I have a handy link for that dude. So did you finish crafting? Yeah, you did. Nice. All right, cool. Let's go get this ready to go. So there's your Starlight Infuser. We need that. Right? Let's get our copy paste gadget. And we're going to paste and load, and boom. There is your Starlight Infuser. Nice. That is cool. All right, so with that ready to go, let's reset this dude so that he's, you know, in a decent spot. And where are you going to live, buddy? Like, is there a spot for you? First off, do you need to see the sky? I don't know if you do. I'm hoping you don't. Maybe you don't. That would be great. Because if you don't, you could live, like, right down here, right? And that would be awesome. I think that would be cool. Can I bring that down a Y level? How do we feel about this? Like, is that pretty cool? Or do we want to move it? Let's see. Which direction is which now? Like, if I put it right there, would that be neat? I feel like that would be neat. That seems pretty well centered. How about on this directional? He could go right there. Does that seem good? That seems good to me. All right, I like that. Now, I want you to go down one more Y level, if you could, okay? And what I'm gonna need is more of this stuff. So I need more basic marble and a little bit more of the arches. So let's get more of you guys. More basic marble and a little bit more of the arches. So I'm gonna need my chisel. Getting ready here. Okay, you turn into marble arches. Okay, what else do I need? Just a lapis block and we're good. Sweet. All right, so you are gonna go, if I paste you into the world, now I should really clear out a lot of the area here. Let's see. Oh good, you actually have an underground, that's right, nice. How are we feeling about this? I could do boop, boop. Does that feel pretty safe? Pretty safe. Yeah, I would say that feels pretty good, right? That feels alright to me. Whoop. Nice. Okay, cool. And then I just need... Oops. Is that cool? Is that a valid Starlight Infusion structure? I think so. So where's my reservoir? Can I upgrade you? I can. Beautiful. Can I go home and take a quick nap? I totally can. Double beautiful. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a bunch of the Starlight stuff. And I like to keep it dark when I'm doing Astral Sorcery, because Astral's all about the nighttime-y stuff. So I don't know if this thing needs a view of the sky. I'm hoping he doesn't, because if he doesn't, we're in a good spot with this. Right? If he does, then we'll just have to figure that out. Okay? So let's put you on use empty. Boop, boop, boop. So you need to put liquid starlight all around this thing. And he's going to absorb some of these source blocks when he does his things. But let's see what happens. I think I do you, and then... Maybe not. Maybe you do need a view of the sky, and that would be awful. I mean, if you do, that gives you a view of the sky. Why do I feel like something's wrong? Ah, hold on. I think I see the problem. This needs marble arches. Arches, arches, arches. Marble arches. That would be you. Does that seem better? I think that seems right now. Why does this look off to me? It totally looks off, doesn't it? I see why. Hold on. These guys are also in the wrong spot. I didn't clear out enough space when I did this, did I? That would probably be my problem. What's underneath you? Nothing, so it doesn't matter. Okay, works for me. Now are you cool? Yay! It's cool, and he doesn't have a vision of the sky. So you're actually in really good shape there. I like that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now we're cooking. So we can get these guys. Awesome. That is cool. I had to figure out if there's a way I can automate this, because that would be neat. But if we get these things... Cool. And my magnet's on, right? Okay, good. Magnet should be picking that up. Okay, so we are missing a source block somewhere. It's probably... It looked like it was... Doesn't look like it... Okay, there you go. That's the problem with those source blocks. They're sneaky. But there's an advanced item we can get in a little bit that will make it so I don't need to keep replacing source blocks, because that gets real annoying real quick. Nice. All right. So Starlight Infuser. Cooking, cooking, cooking. I like it. Hooray! Resonating gems times 4. All right. So that should be what we need. Now, the only other thing we need to do is attune our Celestial Crystal. Now, because I'm making a Celestial Crystal that will augment my Celestial Altar, so it doesn't really matter what constellation I attune it to. So I'm just going to drop it into this guy. And then he should start attuning to that crystal, and that would be good. Zombies, I am in the middle of something. Now, if we get into rituals and doing cool stuff with Astral that way, then what we're going to want to do is, you know, attune the crystal to the correct constellation. But for now, all I'm really focused on doing is making it so that my Celestial Altar can, there we go, get extra power. So you're attuned to Avorcio, it doesn't matter which one you're attuned to, right? So let's take you over here, and you, sir, should be ready to make an attuned collector crystal. We just need some stardust and some illumination powder. Okay, so let's put you away. Illumination powder needs an aquamarine and some glowstone. Not a big deal. So you... That should get me a stack of the stuff, right? Hooray! It sure did. All right, nifty. Oh, Rooney. Now remember this needing a lot of power. So the moon's just past where we want him to be. This is the power level it needs, and the darker blue is the power level it has. So I'm hoping when the moon's just above us, it's enough. And if it's not, we might need to make another one of these temporarily. Let's get you in copy paste mode. Reset. Let's clear your copy paste gadgeting. Area copied. Ready to paste. Alright, so then we just need a spectral relay. Which, yay, we have one of. Cool. And then just some sooty marble. Some normal sooty marble, if I could. Oh, that's right. There you go, normal sooty marble. So let's see what this guy's starlight power is at right now. He's about to this line, right? So if I pop this dude on here, he might cannibalize the other line a little bit, but we'll find out. That's right, you need a lens in you, don't you? Lens. I think lenses I can make with glass panes in that thing downstairs now, can I? I believe that to be true. If I had you ready to go. Hooray! That recipe works. It's a much better recipe. Ta-da, lens. Okay. So you come up here. How's my starlight power now? He's about halfway into that dude. Alright, now hopefully you're not going to negatively impact this. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. That is cool. Okay. Now we are ready to do the crafts. That is cool. Alright, so they're not too close to each other. That's good enough for me. So what I'm going to do now is remove that, because we're not going to need him anymore. Because he's not really well aligned with this thing anyway, right? You guys are going to yell at me about that real quick. That's okay. Once this is done crafting, we can remove that multi-block structure. Because we've got our very first Celestial Collector Crystal. How cool is that? So let's undo you. Hey, what am I, out of power or something here? You might be the same item of something I'm ignoring. I don't know. So technically I don't need either of these guys anymore. Right? Correct. So you might be saying like, hey Dyer, your power is really low here. And I would say to you, that's okay. Because what I'm going to do is, the reason we did this is I can now have a Celestial Collector Crystal, which collects Celestial Starlight, and bind it with my binding tool, linking tool, boop, to doot. And check out all that power. Booyah! We now have huge amounts of Starlight power, which is awesome, super awesome, mega extra cool. All right, so with that setup complete, I can put some of this stuff away and other things get ready for the next stage of what we're doing. How's this setup doing, by the way? We should, in theory, by now, have another perfect crystal, and we do. And we have another crystal in there growing, and another crystal duping. So I'm all about this. This is cool. This is super cool. Now, one thing I've been doing is I've been snagging these crystals while they're still growing and getting their cutting up so that they can grow to a good cutting size. I'm going to say about 10 clicks. 79. 4 more clicks. 94. 99. Remember, every time you grind it, it lowers the size, but it increases the cutting, right? So now it's just pre-cut and ready to go, right? So it'll spit that dude out, he'll be ready to roll, and we'll have another perfect crystal. Awesome. So that's duping and working beautifully. All right, so we are currently in the Constellation chapter, is that right? Yeah, nice. Okay, so what I'm thinking we might want to do, we got our Starlight Infuser, we got our Enhanced Collector Crystals. Well, we got Collector Crystals. Enhanced Collector Crystals is a multi-block to make it even more powerful, but we really don't need it for this purpose. We might need it for other purposes, but we don't need it for this one. And then there's Celestial, yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. A lot of the things that we've been playing with without, like, knowing we've been playing with. This is the chapter where we have the Tree Beacon, which can be used to make a tree farm. That said, I've done it before. So I'm going to make a tree farm with something different. This also has the Resplendent Prism. That's cool. That uses the shifting stars. Okay. Such a prism adds or empowers magical effects applied by the rest of the wearer's equipment. Oh, that's cool. Alright. I don't entirely know what that's about. Ritual anchors for ritual stuff. Infused crystal tools are nice. Illumination wands are also nice. Just cool things to have, right? Crystal prism. Yeah. This is for, like, splitting starlight. But what we want to get is the next upgrade to the altar, the iridescent altar. So let's get ready to iridescent altar. Right? So to make that, we're going to need some sooty marble, some runed marble, a lens, and a celestial crystal of any kind. And some more resonating gems. I would like to see if I could automate resonating gems. Is that doable, you think? Is it, though? Like, if we had a chest, right, and we had item conduits, right? You think that's doable? Is that a thing that would work? Let's see. You don't seem to allow your item conduits to connect to you, which is, always a bad sign. But let's do you... Unless you feed into the bottom, but that would require breaking the lapis underneath, destroying the multi-block, so that ain't gonna work. So you can't item duct your way in. If we drop items in here, are you cool, aquamarines? Okay, that's a thing. So let's try mechanical users, right? Because you need to basically place the item onto the structure, right, with a hand. So we use a mechanical user, and that might work, right? So if I put 2 of you in there, activate block with item, hey, that's cool. And you're not going to do anything else while there's an item already on there. That's perfect, right? I would be concerned if it knocked the item off. It's not gonna, right? So that's cool. And then you, sir, can be a vacuum hopper of some kind. Because as we know, let's see, like a vacuum chest? That seems reasonable. Do you know how to make pulsating crystals? I'm assuming you need pulsating ingots. Yeah, that's all. Actually, yeah, you're cool. Where'd that chest go? The vacuum. There you are. Chest. That's neat. So we could filter it if we wanted to. I'm just going to bring the range down to 2, which is going to be about that big. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so now we just need... If I put you in there... Sweet. That's cool. So it's going to use a random slot, but it should be fine, because it'll randomly... Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. That is cool beans. That is super cool beans. That is super extra triple cool beans. And that is actually working really well. Have I ever done this before? Did I ever automate this guy? I don't know. I don't feel like I did it this cool, at least. Now we just need that chalice. Right? I think that's a chapter 5 thing. Yeah, it totally is. You need the iridescent altar, which we're working on making. But that is awesome. So the only problem now is that it uses up the pools of... it uses up the source blocks. There's like a chance every time it crafts to use one of the source blocks and have it be disappeared, right? However, if we get the containment chalice, this guy is going to allow us to take a different approach. So it won't use up the source blocks, which is super cool, right? So we've got resonating gems automated among pretty much any other thing, right? Like we could fully hook this up to, if we hooked this up to the AE system, it would be simple, right? It would just be put aquamarine in here, get resonating gem out, right? And I think I'm going to make another resonating wand. That is super cool beans right there. That guy looks like he got used up. Nice. All right, beautiful. That is awesome. I'm trying to remember if I've ever done this before. Have I automated this before? I have no idea. It's all right, but there's my resonating gems. Sweet. Let's make another quick one of these dudes. Refresh my memory on how to make this. It is 2 aquamarines and an ender pearl. 2 aquamarines and an ender pearl. Now, I think I needed to make it on a crafting table that's connected to the thing, but we can go ahead and activate it with our existing resonating wand to make another one, no problem. I mean, I could make it in a crafting table inside the basement of that like we made the first one, but super unnecessary. Okay, so you, sir, can just chill right down there. Nice. That is cool. I like automation. I like when I can just like put things in a chest, come back later, and they've done their thing that they were supposed to do. Like this bad boy. Another perfect celestial crystal. Yay! And we're growing more. Yay! That is fun to me. All right, so let's get a junky collector crystal. Right? It doesn't matter. Super doesn't matter. So if I want to iridescent alter you, or make the iridescent altar, that is, right? So I don't need that no more. We need 2 more city marble, and then we're good. Oh, would you look at that. We are ready to upgrade. Oh, and a lens. Now we're ready to upgrade to our iridescent altar. Sweet. Let's do that. Oh, right, it should be nighttime. Am I missing anything? I can't tell. Got that. It says regular celestial crystal is okay. Regular sooty marble. And some runed. There you go. Nice. Big time upgrade happening. Just needed a little bit more darkness, I presume. Maybe it had to be nighttime. Even though we have plenty of stuff, I think it had to be nighttime. And how can we not, like, sit here and enjoy the beautiful particle effects of Astral Sorcery, right? Like, half of playing this mod is just watching all the cool things happen. Dun dun dun! Your vision expands. You've learned about Radiance. The final, I think it's the final chapter of Astral Sorcery. Nice. So now we just have to expand the multi-block. So luckily the copy-paste gadget's pretty good about expanding existing blocks. We could just build if we wanted to, but at this point, why, right? So we're going to paste and load, and that's what the multi-block looks like. Cool. So hopefully I've got most of what I need here. I just don't have sooty marble, but we use the existing sooty marble, so I ain't too worried. All right, so what we do is we come down here, and I just need to align it, right? So we're going to do that. And then you're going to go down a couple, and in this, nope, this direction? Actually, no, you're pretty good right there as you sit. Cool. So see how it's like overlaying on top of the existing blocks? Ta-da! We should have a formed multi-block structure now. You should be happy. In theory, you really should be. Psst, why are you not happy? Unless that's not the right multi-block structure. Let's see. Hang on. That should have worked. I don't think I've ever actually pasted this one in, so maybe my copy-paste is wrong. Constellation, you. Looks good to me. So we need the... well, you might be high one. Are you too high one? You might be too high one. Yeah, you might be too high one. Nope. Actually... yeah, I think you're too high one. Yeah, you're too high one. Okay. Here is your problem. Hold on, let's try that again. right? So I think it was here that I had it anchored. So we really want to go down one more on the Y. Okay? And then that should be cool. Right? And then you don't have anything underneath here, do you? Oh, you do. Huh, that's funny. Maybe my copy-paste is wrong. Because if I'm looking in the book, right? Yeah, I think the copy-paste must be wrong. Oh, well, we might have to do this by hand then. So we're going to do this, 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 and this. Okay. Ta-da! Now we're happy. Beautiful. And what I might do is let's unlink you. Unlinked all links with a shift right click. And see, goodbye, Starlight. Come here, you. Celestial Collector Crystal will go right here. And then link him up. And then boom. We have a maxed out tier 5. That is awesome. So now let's get that chalice thing, shall we? So what do we need to make the chalice? Let's put you... Did you build down here? I think you did. Ah, you totally did. I clicked him by mistake. I had a feeling I clicked him by mistake because I saw the anchor go away. Okay, now everybody's cool. We're all back to normal. Yeah, and you're good? Okay, cool. Let's put you away before we accidentally build lots of things. So what I want to do... Actually, we're going to need some relays, right? So let's get those ready to go. Can I have some glass panes? Because we need more of those relay doohickeys. So what I'm going to do is put, I think we need at least 4 more. So that should work. And then you start going. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll make more after we have the chalice, but I think in total we need 5. So for crafting with the tier 5 altar, there's an extra step that needs to occur, right? And this is in the Radiance chapter. What we've got here is focused crafting. Basically, there's blocks that we need to place around the altar to do crafting with. So the first thing I want to make is the containment chalice. When the light well is functional, the small size of its basin can be problematic, especially considering how much liquid starlight the infuser works through. Some method of compressing stored liquid is needed. Owing to the nature of the celestial energies, an elegant method to contain and move liquid starlight and other liquids is needed. An idea to accomplish this is inspired by the rather small shrines of the ancients, may just work. Cool. So, as liquid starlight is highly energetic, under compression, resonating gems are required to keep everything in check. Relocating a chalice without first removing the stored liquid will result in the fluid being dispersed into the ether. Womp womp. Fortunately, the chalice is able to draw liquid starlight from nearby light wells across the ethereal through only the bottom, though only the bottom seems safe to manually manipulate the contents of a chalice. The containment does not prevent the fluid from seeking escape, and the ethereal tendrils of the fluid's essence will continue to explore near the chalice. These essence tendrils may improve the infuser's absorptive performance. The essences of other fluids contained nearby seem far more ready to interact, much like the infuser. Fluid interactions will generate from nearby chalices containing appropriate liquids with slower loss than would be expected from the raw liquids themselves. Adding more resonating gems to counteract the escaping essence destabilizes the entire chalice, rendering it useless. A slight power boost in the form of a redstone signal to a containing chalice suffices to prevent essence escape, however. So long story short, we can fill the containment chalice with liquid starlight, and it will feed this altar rather than it using from the adjacent pools of liquid. Cool. So who's missing here? Is it one of these dudes? I feel like it's you. Yay, you're working again. All right. So what we need is a couple relays. So we're going to need to get some relays, which I think is just, there you go. Gold nuggets and wood and marble. So marble, gold nuggets, and wood. Okay. And did you run out of liquid starlight again on me? You are a bum and a half, let me tell you. But don't worry, that's why we're making the chalice thing, right? And I wouldn't mind another ender tank. I feel like that would be a cool move. Can I make light blue wool real quick? Thank you. so that you get me a light blue ender tank that's already full of liquid starlight. Beautiful. So you're just gonna chill right there, buddy. Okay, with that thing ready to roll, and let's make sure that you're all good and happy around here. Let's get our 5 relays. So again, it should be nighttime. You can go away for a minute. Okay, and let's get our 5 relays. And craft. And you should have no problem making all 5 at once. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. All right, now you're gonna sit around the altar in somewhat of a pattern, right? So like, I'm thinking, because we need 5 of them or 4? I'm pretty sure we need 5, right? Yeah, 5, totally 5. How's that seem? Pretty cool? I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. There might be more that we need throughout time, but for now it's just 5 for that. And they need to be 5 aquamarines. So they're just gonna, we'll leave them all for now because I want to show you how this crafting works, right? And then the containment chalice itself. Oh wow, we have everything we need in our inventory already. Beautiful. So then we're ready to roll. So when we kick off the crafting here, okay, he's gonna start the crafting process, and then it's gonna tell us where to place which item. Because in this recipe, we need 5 aquamarines, but in other recipes, we need other items, right? So, nice. So we get a little visual representation of where to place the items to get things going. Okay. So you, and then the final one. And I think you could obviously place them at a time. But I just kind of like showing that it's like, hey, look, it tells you where to put things. Nice. That is super cool looking. I especially like how like the color of the laser beams going from the big crystal above the altar to the little spectral relays is the color of the item. All right, containment chalice, beautiful. So does that mean that I can place you right there, and then you guys just need... Are translocators a thing in this pack? They totally are. Liquid translocators? I could totally do that, right? I feel like that would look cooler than cables. It would give it like a little bit of a magical essence kind of a feel, right? So if I popped you... Can you not go there? Huh. Huh. You might need to go underneath the chalice. Can I put you underneath? I totally can. But you won't let me put you on other sides of the thing? Good to know. Alright, so what I'm going to do instead is use conduits after all. And then we can use facades to make this a little bit less ugly. Fair? So you go here, sir. And then with our Yeta wrench... The up is not insert, but extract. Nope. Up is insert, not extract. And then down will not be insert, but it will be instead extract. Cool. So you've got, hey, all right, look at that. Nice. So let's go get a quick facade. Ender IO conduit facade in the painting machine. Hey, cool. Ender IO's, that's neat. I love Christmas-themed stuff, especially in mods. Boop. Nice. Look at that. Cool. So we can see that you've got plenty of liquid there. So now if I throw some... Let's just throw a few more lenses in there. You should get to work. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yes, look, it's using the fluid there to do its crafting. How cool is that? I like that a lot. How cool is that? All right. So that is fully automated now. And we never have to worry about replacing fluids again, which is cool. All right, Astral Sorcery coming along rather nicely. Unfortunately, though, wrapping up point. So Darwell 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Wow, we are getting low on Liquid Starlight. We should probably do something about that. I think what we could do, by the way, is use resonating gems to make Liquid Starlight. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, to be fair, we've been using a lot of Liquid Starlight lately. So that makes sense. Wow, look at these guys. Awesome. This guy needs to be cut up a little bit, but other than that, yeah, buddy. There you go, 100%. And that'll take 1 or 2 iterations to get fully grown. And if I wanted to... Hey, look at that. Cool. It was actually waiting. Nice. So you're probably about to split. You're still doing your doubling. And look, it's working, dudes. 100% working. How cool is that? All right, Darwell 20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Might play with some rituals from Astral Sorcery. I would like to get the one going that prevents mob spawns in the area. Because, like, as much as I like lighting up the area nearby, we still get mobs. And that's annoying. And I would like there to be no mobs. So maybe we'll set up a ritual for that. And maybe we'll check out some of the other rituals. Because there's a few rituals we've never really looked at. But for now, wrapping up point. Oh, you know what we should do? Because it's been a long time since we checked. How are we doing over here? 25 Erodium crystals. Cool. I think we need 27. So we only need 2 more of these dudes. And then we can get our crystal lens. So I think we're going to do that. Maybe next episode if I remember, which I probably won't because you know me. For now, take it easy, guys.